For over 10 years now, the Waterford Whispers has been a true pillar of the Irish journalism scene, from their cutting-edge coverage of North Korea's space programme to the breaking news that Colgate toothpaste are out of ideas. There's been no end to their hot scoops.
The satirical magazine might have gone too far recently, however, when they took a shot at the Church of Scientology and had to release an official apology. Take a look at this.
WWN would like to take this opportunity to apologise to the Church of Scientology. Sorry. Sorry now. Terribly sorry. Mortified, actually. Sick as a small hospital over the whole thing. That's how sorry we are. Sorry again. Je suis désolé. Lo siento. Ta brón orm agus tá má crí brishna. Sorry. Sozzle pops. And sorry about that, and I really hope the Scientology community can forgive WWN.
Wow, the sincerity, like, it really comes through.
You could hear it.
Yeah, following the launch of the new Waterford Whispers annual for 2023, editor-in-chief and face of the website, Colm Williamson, joins us now. Morning, Colm. How are you?
How are you?
So
You were really sorry.
Very sorry. Very sorry.
So obviously, Waterford Whispers News is known for stirring the pot every now and then.
Yep.
But was the Scientology message a bit of a shock when you got it?
Yeah, it was, because I don't know, I think it was an archive story we put out, and then it was the Mission Impossible movie was out with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So it was based on a story on that. So we got this letter the next day. I don't know if you have the letter, but it's from the global head of Scientology in California saying, this is hate speech. Can you please take it down? So we had to apologise. And again, we're very sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry.
Very sorry.
It's heartfelt.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the first time you've rattled a cage where somebody kind of took offence.
No.
Have people threatened legal action?
Loads of times, yeah. We had Colgate. We did a story, Colgate release white supremacist toothpaste. We had to take that down. Of course, we had Dennis O'Brien. We had Dennis being arrested in a parallel universe. Sorry, Dennis. So yeah, we've had a lot of letters, a lot of cease and desist letters. So,
You're very good at apologising, Colm.
yes, yeah. I'm used to it now.
You have.
Yeah.
But you said there, like the Colgate story, which I would think is obviously satire. Does it surprise you, the ones that kind of strike a fence?
Yeah, it's always the silly ones, you know, the ones we don't expect to get a reaction. You know, the ones you put a lot of effort in and you kind of go, oh yeah, this is gonna hit home, and then it's like, none.
When you try.
Yeah. When you try. When I don't try, it just, it goes the other way.
Okay, it was the North Korean story. I absolutely loved that.
Cheers.
Yeah, it was a great story. And again, people don't sometimes get it satire, especially when it leaves Ireland and goes around the world.
Well, that's it. This is kind of at the start of, I suppose, 2014, when all that Kim Jong kind of, all these wild stories, like, making all the men getting the haircuts the same, that kind of thing. So, I had that in my drafts for ages. I was just like, this is a bit silly, but look, I'll throw it out anyway. And I had no ideas for the Monday, threw it out. And then within like hours, it was just like our server started to shake.
This was North Korea are going to put a man on the sun.
They put the first, North Korea send the first ever man to the sun. They land the first ever man on the sun, but he went at night, so he wouldn't get burnt, obviously.
Well, that's an old Brendan Grace joke. We're sending them
it's a really old joke, you know.
Yeah.
It went viral in Eastern Europe first, because I think there's a similar Soviet joke, which I found out after. I didn't have the joke, I swear. And then it went viral in Singapore, Asia, and then we got attacked. We got a DDNS attack from North Korea, which was great. And that shut down our website for a whole week. So we couldn't operate, but it was everywhere. CNN took it up for real, the Sunday World, and a few others took it up for real. So it just went viral, as they say. Yeah.
Okay. But that, did it stop you in your tracks, or did it make you say, actually, no, we're onto something here?
It was before I even started as a business, so that kind of spurred me to go. When I seen the kind of revenue coming in from the ads at the time, which you don't get anymore, it's just like, yay, great, let's turn this into a business, you know?
Yeah.
So, we just kind of bet away then.
So that was 2014, and you have just boomed since then, collaborating with big names such as Doyle.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one.
Brilliant, yeah. During lockdown, or during COVID, there was a comic relief gig, and Anne agreed to do 2 minute Waterford Whispers stories, video stories, and it was brilliant, and she was so nice. I went to meet her in RTE, and she's so different to, her persona as a newscast. Oh, you have it there. Brilliant.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
excellent. And she's so good. She was great to work with.
But that's her humour.
Yeah,
she
loved
would
it.
really get it, and she would really.
She really loved that, and she was like, "I really want to do this right for you," and she was like asking me questions, and she loved it.
She's great crack, isn't she?
Yeah, she is great crack.
She's great fun, all right. We've had her on the show a number of times, and there's always a great laugh whenever she's in. Like the name came from
Chinese Whispers. Yeah, so when I started it, I didn't know what to call it, and I was like, "What is this?" I'm telling the truth, but it's been a bit, twisted or whatever. So Chinese Whispers, it just made sense.
Yeah.
Waterford Whispers, yeah.
And you seem to you kind of approach topics quite on the nose. You want to cover things that are happening right there, right then.
Yeah.
But when it comes to covering events like what happened on O'Connell Street last week, what was the conversation you had around that? Is there a line that you won't cross?
We try and hit on everything. The world is crazy at the moment. You have Israel, and you have the war in Ukraine. The riots. Obviously people are upset. They ended up looting, which wasn't great. But it's. There's two of us. Well, there's usually three of us, but for the moment there's two of us. And Carl, my co-writer, he's really good at kind of knowing where the line is.
Yeah.
Better than I.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'd do a story and be like, just maybe pare it down a bit. And he's great at that. And Jerry as well. So Jerry works with us as well. He's a contributor, Jerry McBride. And Carl Moylan is Carl's second name. But the riots, it was brewing a long time. I mean, there's been a lot of anger towards the government as well. Not defending what happened, but I mean, there's anger there, obviously. And it's showing.
You can't defend.
No,
what followed was appalling.
Yeah.
The Waterford Whispers annual is out.
Yeah, it's out. It's number 10.
That's all right. Like annuals were a massive thing in the 70s and 80s in particular.
Yeah.
It's great to see that they're still alive and you're keeping them very well.
It's still selling anyway. Yeah, that's great. It's a big part of our revenue stream. So it's important that people buy it, obviously. But I love doing it every year. It's number 10. It seems to be outselling itself every year, and the Publishers Guild are very good. They're great. We have a nice system, so it's great to work with them every year and put it out.
Yeah, but you do kind of need a crystal ball for the last few months of the year.
Well, that's it. Yeah,
you need to be printing around September, October.
So we've kind of finished the book around July, August. So we're like, oh God, how do we predict the rest of the year? And especially lately, the news is wild, I think we do a pretty good job. So the book it's kind of all the best stuff of the year, and then 50% is new stuff, new material that we write for the book. So it's stuff that you don't get on the website, that kind of thing. It's doing well. So if you're out there, please buy our book.
Yeah,
thank
because
you.
he's very sorry.
He's very sorry.
He's very, very sorry.
Colm, thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us this morning.
Thanks.
And we'll watch that annual climb the charts over the next
Absolutely.
Okay. Just a reminder that the Waterford Whispers Annual 2023 is available now from any good and even the bad bookshops.